Today we're gonna talk about the plot. So, what is happening in the book actually? The plot, always when the subject of the plot is coming up, it's always one thing, conflict. I couldn't get it for a long time. Like, what is this conflict? What is it about and why it's so important? If you read books about writing, they described conflict as two opposite forces that they meet, and this meeting is interesting because if you just describe, I don't know, reality or just day by day, it's boring. It's boring for the audience. And also, when we tell stories, this is like this moment when we want to tell somebody the story and listen, you're never gonna believe what happened. This is the clue. Because conflict, something unusual happening, this is interesting for us. The other way to describe it is action and reaction. The other way to describe it is a problem and solution. Because our brain is made to always look for the solution of the problem, we are interested in this. And also, this is interesting when we are reading, watching, or playing games, or creating something. The solution part, this is like design of our brain to focus on it. Because our brain just love to solve the puzzles. So if you think about the plot, you think about action and reaction, about the problem, solution. This is actually the conflict. If you strip down the conflict, there's a problem and there's a solution. If you make the solution, this is an action. There's going to be reaction. And that's it. So you have a problem, then you have a solution, then after solution there has to be action, and the action has a reaction. And those four pillars, this is the plot. More likely you're gonna use it all the time with all the things. Somebody said something to one of the main characters. Hey, you have to pay your rent. The main character have a problem, doesn't have money for the rent. What is the solution? Call friends, maybe family, go to extra job, I don't know, make something crazy. Maybe something illegal, maybe something legal. Maybe the main character will go to casino, lose all the money. Maybe, I don't know, they're gonna open OnlyFans and suddenly their feet gonna be famous. Whatever the solution gonna figure it out, this is the solution. Now they have to take action to do this solution exactly. And then this action have a reaction. They either paid the rent or they are out because they didn't pay the rent, because the action that they took didn't went how they planned to do it, and it sucks. It's completely down and they're going down. So this is the reaction part. And when you take the plot of the books, movies, or games, it's usually like this. If you take the game, for example, there is an artifact that you have to get. Here's the problem. If you want to get further in the game, so now you are on a side quest to find this artifact. Did you find the artifact? Yes. Okay, you can go further. Did you find the artifact? No. Okay, so you stay in this position of the game. You can maybe look for another artifact. But there's always action, reaction, and after reaction, it's another problem to solve. It's always like this. If you Watch movies closely now, or play games now, or read books now. You're gonna see this pattern. It's always like this. This is the pattern of conflict. So the plot. The plot is a lot of conflicts, a lot of action, a lot of reactions, a lot of problems to solve, and solutions. That's why it's interesting for us, because we are, for example, when you read the book, you are interested how the person solved the problem, what they chose, what was the reaction, did they had help, and this is completely changing the game of perception of plot. Now you know it, now you can use it. It's pretty easy. Till next time.